I'm here. Get my curtain. Oops, almost hurt my. Take. Door. Opening the door probably messes up the audio. But it's very nice outside. And what happens is it's a little dark. And then I go through the routine, and the time I finish, it's light. So I moved into from darkness to light. No, that's not why I do it, but it is nice outside. Okay, real quick or quickly, I want to share a quote from Emerson, which is, "Nobody can bring you peace but yourself." And that's just part of a quote. And some people have it in, nothing can bring you peace but yourself. So either way, what it's saying is that you can only bring yourself peace. And I read that this morning, and I thought it's powerful because it's very yoga-like. It is yoga. It is yoga-like because peace is not just within. A lot of people would read that, and it's not wrong to see it this way at all. And that you have control of having peace, which is true. But peace is a energy in a sense. I'll use the word energy with capital P, and we tap into peace in a sense. So it's within, but we use our mind as the toolbox in a way to see what's happening in the world. And one of the tools is understanding expectation. So if you, and judgment and all those things, but expectation is one of them. So if you're having a specific expectation and it doesn't go your way, then you're going to feel lack of peace because, hey, but what we're learning is don't have that expectation. Just accept. And non-judgment is another tool. Trying not to control everything, letting go of mindset of control and all those things. And what that does, those tools allow you to tap into that energy of peace. So I said more than I thought I would or should. And I'm just sharing that. And if you're thinking, hey, I don't buy none of that, don't buy none of it. Doesn't matter, right? So today we're going to do 6 sun salutations. And we're just going to go into them slowly, holding the pose or the poses and just focusing on the breathing. Remember, in yoga, you're focusing on the breathing. That's the focus point. That's all you're doing. There's more to focusing on the breathing, such as the prana rising on the breath, which is life energy. But that's not what we're doing. I mean, that's what's happening, but that's not what we're focusing on. We're focusing on the breathing, which makes you aware of what's going on in the body. So it makes you aware of the movements, where the movements are not just movements anymore. They're a form of a moving meditation. And it heightens your awareness. So you have an issue in your lower back or your knee, and you're in a pose, you're focusing on the breathing, and you're aware of what's happening. For me, I point right here because I have an issue with my lower back. So I'm aware of that when I'm in these poses, but I'm not focused on that. So that's the mindset. I'm not focusing on my problems, but I'm aware of it. And the link of the breathing, focusing on the breathing, that link is what brings the mind and body together as one, which is yoga. So let's go ahead and begin. You're going to go to mountain pose. Toes go up. Spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted, back is straight, no tension in the arms. No tension in the shoulders. And you're thinking of your spine and the skeleton just standing as if you were just your skeleton. So you're finding that spot where the skeleton is standing. And you're getting the mindset of firmness and oneness, just like a mountain is firm and one with the earth. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. You're going to push the arms out, up, and back. What you want to do, if you like, keep your palms together, and you're keeping the symbolic hand gesture of prayer, or you go out. I go out a little bit because that just matches where I am, my chest, because it's kind of tight. Or you can just go like this, whatever you like to do. So push the arms out, up, and back. Inhale. Exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back, and we're just going to fall into the ragdoll. With the ragdoll, your arms are dangling, head is dangling, no tension anywhere. So you're not pulling yourself down in this, just letting the body go where it goes and just accepting it. You're going to bring the palms to the calves. Elbows go into the sides of the legs. You're going to arch the back. Raise the head. Inhale. And then you're going to exhale as you pull yourself in. Forehead's going to the knees. You pull yourself in and down. And then you go again, arch the back, raise the head, inhale. And then exhale, pull yourself in and down, pushing all the air out. And one more, arch the back, raise the head, inhale. Then exhale, pull yourself in and down. The palms to the sides of the feet. The left leg is back into a low lunge. With the low lunge, top of the foot to the floor in the back. Knees to the floor. Back is straight. Maybe arch to your palms, maybe to your fingertips. Maybe you're up like this. But wherever you are, make sure the front knee is not over the toe. If it is, you need to lengthen up. You're just focusing on the breathing. That's all you're doing. Letting the mindset of control go. You just accept where you are. Now with the back foot, we're going to go into the high lunge just for a second or two. We're using it as a transition pose. So knee goes up, toes curl under, knee goes up. Then downward dog. With the downward dog, you're pushing into it. Your arms are straight. Your legs are straight. Heels towards the floor, tailbones to the ceiling. No tension in the neck, the head is dangling. And you just focus on the breathing. And in this pose, you are pushing into it, but you're pushing to the spot right before you feel like, hey, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle there, accept where you are, and focus on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing. And now you slide into the upper dog. You drop down to the knees and the chest, and you slide up. Tops of the feet are to the floor, palms are to the floor. If you can't do the downward dog or don't feel like you should, you're going to go to your stomach, and you're pulling up. So you're using your back muscles pulling up. Palms are touching the floor, but you're not pushing up with them. And then you can just go to hands and knees. Whatever's comfortable for you, that's what you're going to do. And you're just going to focus on the breathing, letting the mind and body connect. So no matter where you think you should be in the pose, let go of that mindset. Once you're settled, you accept it. You focus on the breathing. If your mind and body's connecting, you're doing yoga. So back to downward dog, pushing into it. Tailbones to the ceiling. Heels are towards the floor. And again, you're pushing into it. No tension in the neck, so let the head dangle. And then you're going to bring the left foot up between the hands for a low lunge. The low lunge, top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor, hips are square, so they're pushing forward diagonally. Back is straight, maybe arched to your palms, maybe to your fingertips. Maybe you're up like this. Maybe you're leaning like this because you have something going on. That's fine. As long as the mind and body's connecting, you're doing yoga. And make sure the front knee is not over the toe. If it is, lengthen up some. And just accept where you are. And with the back foot, pull the toes under, knee goes up, high lunge. So here for a second or two. Then standing forward bend, palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down, focusing on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale, exhale, and again, inhale, exhale, hinge forward, pull yourself in and down, focusing on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. I'm just fixing my shirt. Now in this pose, you're inhaling so the belly swells with air. And when you exhale, your belly goes in. So when the belly swells, let yourself come out of the pose. And then when the belly goes in, let yourself go back into the pose. Right leg's back this time for a low lunge. Top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Back straight, maybe arched. Into your palms, maybe to your fingertips. Wherever you are, just make sure the front knee is not going over the toe or going over the toe too much. And just focus on the breathing. Now with the back foot, curl the toes under, knee goes up, high lunge, settle here for a second or two. Then move into downward dog, pushing into it. Arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones going to the ceiling, heels are going towards the floor, and you're pushing into it. Push into the spot right before you feel like, hey, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle there, accept where you are, and focus on the breathing. Then you slide into the upper dog, drop down to the knees and the chest, or modify it how you have to. And just focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Again, if you're modifying it to your hands and knees, maybe you're doing the small cobra, maybe you're doing the upper dog, and you're doing the best you can, so maybe you're to your knees. Wherever you are, just accept it. Back to downward dog, pushing into it. Focusing on the breathing. And then you're going to bring the right foot up between the hands for a low lunge. Do a low lunge, top the foot to the floor in the back, knees to the floor. Hips are square, pushing forward, diagonally. Back is straight, maybe arch to your palms or maybe to your fingertips. Wherever you are, just make sure the front knee is not going over the toe. And if it is, lengthen up some. Just focus on the breathing. And with the back foot, curl the toes under, high lunge. Then move into the standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Palms together, reach out, up and back. Inhale, exhale, turn the palms out, stare down and out. Palms come together and go to mountain pose. Now we're going to do 4 more. We're going to move through them faster. I hear an echo. When I'm talking, I hear an echo. So I don't know where it's coming from. It's coming from the light, like the holes in the ceiling. Right? That's not focusing on the breath, Charlie. Get it together, man. We're going to have to fix that. So now we're going to do 4 sun salutations, moving quickly. So just focus on the breathing. Let the movements become a form of a moving meditation. So palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push your arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. Exhale, hinge forward. Palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down. Just focusing on the breathing. Letting yourself breathe. Palms to the sides of the feet. The left leg is back into a low lunge, opening up, focusing on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Then high lunge, downward dog, pushing into it. Focusing on the breathing. That's all you're focusing on. And you're feeling the movements, upper dog, or modify it. And you're letting the movements, you're aware of the movements. So they're becoming a form of a moving meditation. Downward dog. Left foot is up, low lunge. Opening up, focusing on the breathing. Aware of what's going on in the body, but you're not focused on that. You're focusing on the breathing. High lunge. Standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Let yourself breathe. Palms together. Reach out. Up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge forward. Standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Palms to the sides of the feet. Right leg is back into a low lunge. Opening up, focusing on the breathing. High lunge, then downward dog, pushing into it. Upward dog, or modify it, focusing on the breathing. Downward dog, pushing into it. Right foot is up between the hands. Low lunge. Opening up, focusing on the breathing. High lunge, then standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Palms together, reach out, up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Do 2 more. Exhale. Pull yourself in and down, focusing on the breathing. Palms to the sides of the feet, left leg is back. Low lunge, opening up. Downward dog. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left foot is up between the hands, low lunge. Opening up. High lunge. Standing forward bend. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg is back, opening up. Downward dog. Upward dog, or modify it. Focusing on the breathing. Downward dog. Right foot is up. Opening up, low lunge. Standing forward bend. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Then exhale. Then the mountain pose. Remember, mountain pose, you're just finding that spot where the skeleton is standing. You resist the skeleton. Just focus on the breathing. Now we're going to go to easy pose. So if you're on a mat, you're going to go to the back of the mat. I go here so I can be in front of the camera. Which is not the best quality. I'm looking into buying a new camera, but not cheap, man. Not cheap at all. The good ones. This camera cost me like $140. So back is straight, hands are to the knees or in your lap like this. Some people do this. You need to lean back, you need to go to a wall, you go to a wall. Get yourself comfortable because we're going to focus on the breathing. Wherever you are, accept it. So if you're on a wall, don't think, hey man, I'm modifying this too much. Like, let go of that mindset. That's not what we're doing. We're not doing that. Letting go of that mindset. Back is straight. Until the head to the right ear to the right shoulder. Focusing on the breathing, letting yourself breathe. You're not controlling it, you're just watching it. Now when you're focused on the breathing, your awareness is in the left side of the neck where you're feeling the stretch. Or your awareness is somewhere else, maybe in the lower back too, and the stretched area. Or is somewhere else. But you're not focused on those things. You're just aware of what's going on in the body. That's the importance of focusing on the breathing. Becoming aware. So head goes up until the head to the left ear to the left shoulder, right shoulder's down, back is straight. And you're focusing on the breathing. So the focusing on the breathing heightens the awareness. And also, it is the link that allows the mind and body to become one, which is yoga. So once you let go and accept, you let go of those barriers, which allows you to become one. So head's the center, tilt the head back. Focusing on the breathing. So you're not drawing the head back, you're reaching up with the chin straight up. Bring the chin down to the chest. Just focusing on the breathing. So keep the back straight here. It's natural to start to roll the back. Just keep the back as straight as you can get it. Bring the head and center. Now neck rolls, drop the head down to the right, down and around. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. As the head drops down, you're exhaling. As the head goes up, you're inhaling. You're linking this movement with the breathing. So you're becoming one. So the mind and body are becoming one. And you're just focusing on the breathing, aware of the movement. Head's going up. Then reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you come up. When the head goes to the top, bring yourself to center. Shoulder shrug, shoulders to the ears, back down and around. Shoulders are going up. You're inhaling as the shoulders are going back and down. You're exhaling. So the shoulders are up. Inhaling, shoulders are down. Exhaling, linking the movement with the breathing. Shoulders to the ears, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you go up. Again, focusing on the breathing. Keep on repeating that, and I know I keep on repeating it. It's very important. Then when the shoulders go to the ears, bring yourself to center. Trunk rotations, dropping down to the right, down and around. As you go down and around, the back is straight, and you're reaching out, and you're exhaling. As you're coming up, you're inhaling. You're linking the movement with the breathing by focusing on the breathing. Then when the trunk goes to the top, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. Then we go to the top. You'll bring yourself to the center. I'm going to do the half spinal twist. The left hand is on the right knee. Right arm goes up. Think of the spine. Pull yourself up. Then you twist. Palm goes to the floor and on the back. Arm is straight and it's against the back. Make sure the head is twisting and you're focusing on the breathing. Release. And then do the other side. So right hand's on the left knee, left arm goes up. Think of the spine. Pull yourself up. Then you twist. Palm goes forward and the back. Arm is straight. And it's against the back. Make sure the head is twisting and focus on the breathing. Go ahead and release back to center. Straight as you can get it. You're just watching yourself breathe. Now here, just letting go of the mindset of control and just watch yourself breathe. So you bring your focus to the belly. As the belly goes in and out, it expands when you inhale, goes in as you exhale. Or you bring your focus to the tip of the nose. Just watch the air go in and out. Now it's natural to start to control the breathing when you're watching it, but let go of the mindset of control. You're already breathing naturally, so just watch it. Don't control it. So let go and just watch it. For the yoga seal, you're going to reach behind you. Grab the left wrist with the right hand leaning forward. Forehead's going down towards the floor, to the floor. And you're sealing in all the benefits of the yoga poses and keeping the peace that you gained through the rest of the day. You're going to bring yourself back up. Hands go back in front. Back is straight, as straight as you can get it. We're just going to stay here a little bit longer. So just watch yourself breathe. Put your palms together. I said, told you it was dark when I started, 5:30, 6:01 now or so, and I have a clock right there. So now it's light. Darkness to light. Just checking. From darkness to light. It's always light. Well, not always, but anyway. So that's number. What number was that? Number 82. I used to have my calendar over there, and I have it here. Nobody knows or cares, but that's the truth. So I'll see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So come stay, peace and love.